Have you ever looked back on a relationship and thought to yourself, was he ever really into me? Or was I just convenient? It's a painful thought, one that hits hard because deep down you wanted it to be real. You believed his words. You trusted the moments, the attention and the affection, even when your gut whispered that something wasn't right. Welcome back to the channel that helps you understand human behavior through the lens of psychology. Today we're diving deep into one of the most emotional and eye-opening topics, 6 psychological signs that he was using you, but you were too blind to see it. This isn't about blaming yourself, it's about waking up. Because sometimes we get so caught up in the idea of love that we ignore the reality of manipulation, emotional convenience and selfish intent. Understanding these signs can help you heal, gain clarity, and avoid falling into the same trap again. Because once you recognize the patterns, you'll stop mistaking red flags for chemistry. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's uncover the truth together. These 6 signs are backed by real psychology, and they might just explain why things never felt quite right. The last sign, number 6, is the one most people miss, but it reveals everything. Let's begin. Sign number 1, he only showed up when he needed something. Let's start with one of the clearest and most painful signs. He only appeared when it benefited him. In psychology, this is called instrumental behavior, when a person's actions are guided solely by what they stand to gain. Did you notice he texted when he was bored, lonely, or needed an ego boost, but disappeared when you needed emotional support? Maybe he'd be incredibly charming and attentive when he wanted something, your time, your body, your attention, but cold, distracted, or even irritated when the roles were reversed. This is not love. This is usage. People who are emotionally invested show up for you, not just for what they get from you. If you were always the one initiating contact, if you felt like an emotional ATM he could withdraw from any time, that wasn't affection, it was convenience. And it often feels like a roller coaster. When he wanted something, you were the center of his world. But when you needed connection, he suddenly had excuses. I'm busy. I'm not in the mood to talk. Why are you so needy? These are emotional red flags. Genuine love builds a consistent presence. A user, on the other hand, builds a pattern of selective attention, showing up when it serves them, disappearing when it doesn't. Sign number 2, you were giving everything and getting little in return. Love is about balance. It's a cycle of giving and receiving, supporting and being supported. But when someone is using you, that balance is shattered. In psychological terms, this is referred to as emotional inequity. One person becomes the giver, the other becomes the taker. Ask yourself this: were you constantly going out of your way to make him happy, while your needs were pushed aside? Did you make sacrifices, offer time, energy, and emotional labor without ever feeling truly valued? Did it seem like he expected you to be there but never matched your effort? When you're being used, your love becomes a transaction, except you're the only one paying. And here's where it gets tricky. Users are often skilled manipulators. They might give just enough to keep you hanging on. A compliment here, a text there, so you keep hoping the effort will pay off. But it doesn't. He didn't meet you halfway. He didn't ask how you were doing. He didn't remember the things that mattered to you. Because he wasn't invested in you, only in what you could do for him. Over time, this drains you. You start feeling exhausted, anxious, and unsure of your worth. That's not what love feels like. That's what emotional depletion feels like. A real partner fills your cup. A user watches while you pour yours out, then asks for more. Sign number 3, he avoided emotional depth and real conversations. Let's talk about emotional avoidance. Did he dodge serious conversations? Did he change the subject when things got real? Did he say things like, why do we have to talk about feelings? Or let's just keep it fun? If so, he may have been keeping you in the emotional shallow end on purpose. Psychology calls this emotional unavailability, a state where someone is unwilling or unable to create real intimacy. But here's the thing, when a person wants to build a future with you, they welcome emotional conversations. They lean into depth, vulnerability, and shared values. if he always kept things surface level, if you never felt like you truly knew him or that he really tried to know you, that's a sign he was using you for short-term gain, not building something long-term. Avoiding emotional depth allows a user to keep their options open, prevent emotional responsibility, maintain power in the dynamic. If he never opened up, never talked about the future, and changed the topic when you brought up your feelings, that wasn't about chill vibes. That was about control. Love grows in depth. Usage stays in shallows. Sign number 4, he made you feel insecure on purpose. This one's painful and often hard to spot when you're in it. Did he subtly make you feel not good enough? Like you had to prove your worth just to keep his attention? Maybe he compared you to other women, gave backhanded compliments, withheld affection to punish you, flirted with others in front of you, gave you mixed signals, hot one moment, cold the next. This behavior triggers intermittent reinforcement, a psychological phenomenon where unpredictable rewards create deep, addictive attachment. It's the same system used in gambling. When someone gives you affection only sometimes, your brain becomes obsessed with earning it again. You start walking on eggshells, trying harder, doubting yourself. And that's exactly how users maintain power. He wasn't confused. He wasn't bad at relationships. He was keeping you emotionally unstable, so you'd chase validation from him. That's not love. That's manipulation. True love brings peace, not anxiety. It reassures, not confuses, and it never makes you question your worth. Sign number 5. You felt more lonely with him than without him. One of the strangest and most heartbreaking signs someone is using you is this. You feel alone, even when they're right next to you. You're having dinner, but you feel disconnected. You're in the same room, but it's like he's 1,000 miles away. Why does this happen? Because your emotional needs aren't being met. He might be physically present, but mentally and emotionally unavailable. Psychology refers to this as emotional neglect, a silent form of abandonment where you're left feeling unseen, unheard and unloved. Users often show up just enough to check a box, but not enough to form real connection. You start shrinking yourself to keep the peace. You stop sharing your thoughts because you know he won't care. You pretend things are okay, even when you're quietly breaking inside. If being with him made you feel more alone than being by yourself, that's not just a sign, it's a scream from your soul that you were never really valued. Sign number 6, you lost yourself in the relationship. This is the most powerful and most ignored sign of all. If over time you stopped recognizing yourself, if you stopped doing things you loved, if you became smaller, quieter, less vibrant, you weren't in love. You were being drained. Psychology calls this identity erosion. When one person slowly loses their sense of self to keep the other person happy, you stopped setting boundaries. You tolerated behavior you swore you'd never accept. You gave up friends, hobbies, maybe even goals, just to keep the peace. And yet, it still wasn't enough. Here's the truth. Real love strengthens who you are. It celebrates your uniqueness. It supports your growth. But when you're being used, you slowly stop growing. You get stuck. You feel like a shadow of who you once were. If looking back, you can barely recognize the person you became in that relationship. It wasn't love, it was survival. Let's bring it all together. Here are the 6 powerful signs. He was using you, but you didn't see it because love blinded you. 1, he only showed up when he needed something. 2, you were giving everything but getting little in return. 3, he avoided real emotional conversations. 4, he made you feel insecure on purpose. 5, you felt more lonely with him than without him. 6, you lost yourself trying to keep him happy. None of this means you were foolish. It means you were hopeful. You gave love with a genuine heart, and that's never something to be ashamed of. But now you know better. You see the patterns. You understand the psychology. And next time, you'll recognize the difference between being loved and being used. Healing begins with truth. And the truth is, you deserve someone who shows up, pours into you, respects your soul, and makes you feel deeply valued. So take your power back, rebuild your sense of self, and never, ever settle for being someone's option when you deserve to be their priority. If this video spoke to you, hit that like button, subscribe for more content on love, healing, and emotional intelligence, and drop a comment sharing your story. You're not alone in this. Until next time, stay strong, stay smart, and most importantly, stay true to you.